One more question for you, Senator Thune, then I'm going to bring Senator Corker in to talk about Senate Foreign Relations Committee. A potential flashpoint, and that is immigration. The Republican Congress, has only funded the Department of Homeland Security till the end of February while you try to find some way to undo his executive action deferring deportations for up to 5 million people in this country illegally. A couple of questions. Can you promise that the Republican Congress will not shut down funding for the department that protects our homeland? And how will Senate Republicans handle someone like Ted Cruz, who may take a harder line and in the past has been willing to stand on principle and shut down the government over that?
Right, and we're not going to shut the government down, Chris, but I do think that
including the Department of Homeland Security?
Well, including that. That funding bill expires at the end of February. We recognize it's important that we fund the government. Now that we're in the majority, we have the responsibility to do that. But we're also going to use the power of the purse, which is what the Constitution gives the Congress, as a mechanism by which to challenge the president on issues where we think he's overstepped his authority. And what he did on immigration is clearly an example of that. He said on 22 different occasions that he didn't have the legal or the constitutional authority to do this, and he did it anyway. That needs to be challenged. We will look for every opportunity to do that, but it's also going to be important for us to recognize that as a majority in the House and the Senate, we now have the responsibility to get things done for the country and to make sure that our government is funded, but funded in a way that's consistent with what I think the American people said in the November election, and that is they want the Congress more involved in these issues and not have the president overreaching consistently as he has now in the past with executive power.